the living world. To start with, from the name of the chapter itself, we can understand that in this chapter we are going to study something about what is living, basics of life. Okay, okay. In this chapter, the first topic would be what is living. How can we say? How can we say that one has life in it or it is not a living thing? How can we distinguish between a living and a non-living thing? That's what we are going to study as the first topic. And secondly, if we consider if something is living, it would be related to nature in something or the other. So, as the second topic, we would be studying diversity in the living world. And thirdly, we are going to study what are taxonomic categories. I think living and diversity may be some familiar terms to you, but taxonomy, categories, these would be some new terms to you to study in this topic. And fourthly, taxonomical aids. Okay, to start with, we are going to study what is living, and secondly, what in this topic, that is what is living, we would be basically studying what is actually a living thing or living an organism. What is the basic differences between a living and a non-living thing? And secondly, what is diversity in the living world? You would be studying detailedly of this topic, and in third topic we would be studying taxonomic categories as the third topic. What are the various categories? What are the subcategories we would be studying in taxonomy? Taxonomy is a study of classification of living organisms, which would be detailed in this topic. And fourth topic is taxonomical aids. What are the aids um, which we use in study of taxonomy? That's the fourth thing which we are going to deal in this chapter. To start with, I'm going to start what is living. So, to know what is living and non-living, let us distinguish both living and non-living. Okay, what are the basic things that we know? One is growth. Obviously, that non-living also grow, but the thing when living things grow, it refers to increase in mass, and increase in number of individuals. This is the proper definition of growth in actual living. It refers to increase in mass and increase in number of individuals. Please note that this type of growth is from inside and not just for external appearance. And the other thing is, if we consider that if we consider that even if we consider that even sand mounds do grow we cannot consider this as growth, because I said already that it is the growth should be from inside and not just for external appearance. And the other thing is, here sand mounds are getting accumulated. There is accumulation of particles, accumulation of material in the surface, in the earth's surface. So, as I said, we can say that growth is always from inside and not just for external appearance. And as we are going to see what are the differences between living and non living, side by side we would be considering that what are the defining characteristic of living organisms and living systems as well. Since in the case of sand molders, we can't consider that increase in mass is only a property of growth, since even it should be from outside and there should be increase in number of individuals. If we consider both these properties of growth of a living organism, we can't say that sand boulders are growing. Sand mounds are growing and boulders are growing, so we can't consider that and take growth as a defining property.